Welcome, second grade Atacama parents and students. So today in opinion writing, we're going to talk about should schools ban sweets and junk food. Okay, so I've got here a brainstorm sheet, I've got the paper where you can write the paragraph, but before we do any of that, we're going to write some notes. So, like I told you before, with opinion writing, it's okay to have different opinions. Maybe some people think it's fine to bring sweets and junk food to school, and that's okay, as long as you have reasons. Some of you might think it's not okay to bring sweets and junk food to school, and that's okay also, as long as you have your reasons. So I'm going to just be no junk food, so I'm going to be an against option. Now I'm going to just write some little notes. And before I do the brainstorm sheet, I always put some little notes. So why am I against bringing sweets and junk food to school? I'm going to write some reasons. I'm going to say sugar, it's not healthy, unhealthy. Because having too much isn't good for your body. Because it's bad for your teeth. Right, bad for teeth. Also can if you eat too much, can cause obesity, can make you really fat. Fat can make you fat or obese. Obese just means really, mashallah, too big. And let's have a look. So sweets, junk food, that could also, doesn't have to be just sugar, it could also be chips or crisps. It could be like too salty. There's some crisps that are too salty, and that's not good for your blood pressure. So in Arabic, ضغط, so that can make you sick as well. So anyway, it can, if you have too much, it can make you sick. And I know it can give you a lot of energy for a little while, but then you just feel like, it makes you feel lazy afterwards, or tired afterwards, after you have that initial high. So lots of against options really, and some of these junk foods have colouring. I think you guys know about colouring, food colouring. I saw some of you guys before drinking that blue drink from the canteen, and that's not good for your body, it's not natural. Okay, so I've got quite a lot of things here on this list. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points. It just gives me some ideas of what I can do when I'm going through the brainstorm sheet. So let's go through the brainstorm sheet. Here you're going to write your name, the date, title. I'm going to go back to the question, should schools ban sweets and junk food? And I can just put like a title like ban sweets and junk food. So that's a B. Ban sweets and junk food. Exclamation mark. And remember, this is just an opinion. People have different opinions, and it's okay to have 2 capital letters here because this is a title. Okay, so my opinion. So I can start with I feel that, I believe that, in my opinion. So all of these are good options to start. So I'm going to start with in my opinion. In my opinion. So that's an N. Schools should ban junk food. Okay, now over here I have to have 3 reasons. So I'm going to have a look at my notes to find some reasons. Okay, so they're unhealthy. So I can say that junk food is not healthy. I think that's quite a good reason. Okay. Now, the word unhealthy means not healthy. Un is a prefix and it means not. Okay. Another reason is it can make you fat, because if you have too much, it can make you fat. Junk food can make you fat. Now, of course, this only happens if you have too much of it. If you just have a little bit, it's okay. If you noticed with these sentences, I do put a period in the end, and I do start with a capital letter. Okay, I'm going to have another reason. Let's have a little look. So, yeah, I think this is also good. It can make you sick. Too much sugar is bad for your teeth. Okay, so I can say too much sugar is bad for your teeth. Now, some of you know that, if you have things that have a lot of sugar, like candy or lollipops, it is really, really bad for your teeth. And even those fizzy drinks that you guys have sometimes, like Coke or Pepsi or Sprite, these things are full of sugar. So try as much as you can to try to reduce the sugar, because it can really make you very sick. Now, closure. So how am I going to end this? Maybe I can put another opinion, or I can say my first opinion in another way. I could put a question. So you can end it pretty much any way you want. You can also put another fact. I'm going to end it with choose healthy options instead. Or choose healthy snacks instead. Okay, so yeah, like I said, it's okay to have a different opinion. Maybe you guys think it's okay to bring junk food, and that's okay, as long as you guys have reasons for your opinion. Okay, now that I've organized my thoughts on this brainstorm sheet, then I can move on and write them down here. So I can put the title, banned sweets and junk food over here. I could put the date at the top, or put the date here, then put the title. And then before I do the main writing, I'll put a little indent, I'll leave a little gap, and then I'll start my opinion from the first box, this one. And then I just keep going. I don't skip lines, because I know in the brainstorm sheet we skip lines, but when you're writing the main writing, you don't skip lines. And then I can draw a little picture, if I have space at the end or at the back. And yeah, that's it, guys. You don't have to copy me. You can write anything you want. Maybe you have extra reasons for why you should or shouldn't bring sweets and junk food to school. And yeah, please try to make your writing nice, and thank you for your time.